Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, I have found a bizarre episode that occurred in British Columbia, Canada, 1980. This one has to convince you because there are other sciences out there we don't know about. Believe me.
Okay, you mean out of 100 plus episodes, you just now found one to convince me?
I think so.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, go right on with it.
Next picture.
Okay. Already? I don't even know who this is.
It's okay. You don't need to. Look. The guy we're talking about today, his name is Granger Taylor, and he was 32 years old in 1980. Granger was known to be a bit odd, but it was because he was considered to be a genius. Some believe he was a mechanical genius, while others thought he was just an overall genius.
Yeah, my best buddy Ozzy, he had a stepson that was a genius. Ozzy said, his mother says he's a genius, but I can't figure out what kind of genius he is. Ozzy's stepson was a genius because he drilled a hole in the wall so he could watch his sister, his own sister now, change clothes.
Stop.
I'm just telling you.
Stop.
Maybe he was a pornographic genius. Did you say this guy's name was Granger Taylor? That sounds familiar. Sounds like a hunting clothing brand. Like, if you're going in the woods to hunt big bucks, you need to wear the new thermal jacket by Granger Taylor.
Next picture.
What?
Next picture. Kind of reminds me of Phil Swift. When Granger was 12 years old, he found and restored Granger.
You call him Granger, now you call him Granger. Which is it?
When Granger was 12 years old, he found and restored an old one-cylinder car. Then at the age of 17, he overhauled a bulldozer and used it to help his neighbors. After that, he found a World War II fighter plane that had been abandoned and restored it.
Did you say a one-cylinder car?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. What's a cylinder? Is that like the thing that make it... No,
I
that's
didn't have no idea they made such an animal. A one-cylinder car. How many horsepower that thing have?
What's horsepower?
If you're going to bring up something crazy like this on your show, you need to at least have a little information about it. I'd like to know.
Hey, Siri.
I bet you don't even know how many cylinders my truck has.
What is a cylinder? Hey, Siri. What is a cylinder?
Look back here. He's running on a flat tire.
Three-dimensional solid with one basic of curvilinear geometrical shapes.
A cylinder?
Hey, Siri.
Engines have cylinders.
How many shapes is in the car? Every car shape
You don't even know what she's talking about.
Car body example.
A cylinder contains the piston. You know that, right?
Hey, Siri.
Don't talk
What's
to
a
her.
piston?
I'm telling you.
What's a piston? A piston is a component of recuperating
Yeah,
engines.
I tell you what, just forget it. Let's go.
Well, what's the piston?
Nothing. It don't have absolutely nothing to do with the vehicle, why it moves or nothing.
Well, what? No, because that's what the tires are for. Why would you need a piston?
Yeah, that's a good question. I wondered the same thing.
Doesn't a piston push things?
Yes. Pushes the car.
No, the wheels do that.
It pushes the wheels.
Oh. Next picture.
I bet the thing go almost 3 miles an hour.
He found an abandoned steam engine in the forest and brought it home and restored it. He would give the neighbor kids a ride on a locomotive. He only had 300... A locomotive. He only had 300 feet to track to...
A locomotive?
Yeah.
I drove one 20 years and you can't even pronounce it.
Oh, no, I can't drive one, no.
Locomotive.
Don't you have to have training to drive one of those?
Yes. About a year's worth.
Why are you asking if I could do it?
I'm asking pronounce it.
He only had 300 feet to track to drive on. But the kids got to ride an antique steam engine. The engine is still on display at the British Columbia Forest Discovery Center.
So look, he found a steam engine.
Do those have pistons in it?
Yes. Those are pistons. These are pistons right here.
Well, cars don't have that.
Yeah, they do. They just don't have them that big. Plus, you can't see them on the car.
Well, I see it. Oh.
Oh, boy standing on the back of that thing looks about like you, skinny and goofy.
Hey, Siri.
But anyway, don't ask her nothing else.
Sorry.
We don't have time for that. But you know what's weird about it? He restored this locomotive, and you had to drive it. I was a locomotive engineer for 20 years, and I can climb on a steam engine right now. and probably blow myself up. I wouldn't even know how to get it to start moving. It ain't simple, you know.
They
It's got all
explode?
kind of weird levers and gadgets on it. What?
They explode?
Yeah, they can. They have.
Next picture.
A lot of pressure in a boiler.
Besides being
Ooh.
a mechanical genius.
Mechanical.
Sorry, mechanical
You say
genius.
mechanical?
No. Grongi was fascinated with space and the idea of extraterrestrials. He believed aliens could visit us here on Earth. In the late 1970s, Gronger built a spaceship out of the 2 satellite dishes. He spent hours sitting in the flying saucer studying how aliens could power such a ship. He never got tired of discussing space and aliens. He did it all the time.
Here we go.
Grongi... What?
I just knowed it. I knowed it. I knew it's coming. A grown man sitting on a flying saucer that he built. You can't make this up. Do you have a joystick, steering wheel, or just buttons in there where you can play like he was driving? What do you use?
Granger was a bit eccentric, and the people of Duncan, British Columbia, all understood he was different. They still didn't treat him differently. Grangy knew that he was different than everyone else. He worried that he'd never find a companion that would understand him.
Really? I mean, really. I can see it. I can see the UPS man pulling up with a package right now. Ring a doorbell. Oh, got a package for delivery, but Granger has to sign this, and then here's his wife. Well, hang on a minute. He's up in his toy flying saucer pretending to fly up Uranus.
I don't think that's not in space. Next picture. Oh, the planet Uranus. God. One day, Ginger had a young... Oh, Jesus. One day, Granger had a young man who had quit school to join him to do mechanical work. He just casually brought it up that he was able to leave with aliens from space. The boy named Robert Keller had dropped out of high school, and his father was upset with him. Grangy took Robert under his wing and became a sort of mentor for him. Robert thought he was kidding.
Where did you get that idea?
On November...
I mean, Cousin Donnie tells me every day that he's going off with aliens, and I say, you pouring concrete with Mexicans or what?
I don't even know what that means. On November 29, 1980, Granger arrived at Robert's house and announced that that the day had arrived and he'd be leaving. Robert's father laughed and told Granger to take Robert with him since he quit school. Granger said, "I can't believe he wasn't invited, and also because I'll be gone 42 months."
Yeah. And if these green dudes don't have oxygen on their planet, I'm going to have to hold my breath for 42 months.
You could like, what if they're like plants? They breathe in carbon dioxide, breathe out oxygen, so you breathe in what they breathe out.
Obviously, yeah. I'm sure he knew that before he left.
Next page.
Oh, next page. Oh, there's that bulldozer he built.
One day, Granger had a young...
One day he had a yacht.
He had a
young
young man who quit high school to join him. Nope, I'm on the wrong spot. Yep. Well, that's just 3.5 years, Robert's father joked. Grangy informed them that was 3.5 years traveling at the speed of light. He wouldn't be back on Earth in their lifetime. When he returns, he'll only be 36 years old, but time on Earth will be 150 years into the future. He assured Robert he would visit his grandchildren or great-grandchildren when he returned, and also their graves.
That's good news. At least they know they got somebody knock the pigeons off the tombstones and clean up the bird shit.
That's not even how light speed works. It doesn't make you fast forward in time.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know. I watched Star
Wars. You have to take this up with Granger.
I watched Star Wars and it didn't do that.
No. Okay.
The night Granger left, Vancouver had the strongest storm on record ever there. Robert's father thought it odd that aliens would pick Granger up in a thunderstorm. Granger told them the reason. It's much easier to hide flying saucers in a storm cloud than in a clear sky.
Oh, now I get it. They brought the thunderstorm with them.
They scheduled
Makes sense to me.
They scheduled it. They watched like the news.
Okay.
Next picture. The weatherman can predict what the weather's going to be. Aliens.
The weatherman down here can't predict the weather 5 minutes from now. What are you talking about? Dear mother and father.
He wrote a note to his parents that read, "Dear mother and father, I have gone away to work around an alien spaceship. As reoccurring dreams assured a 22-month interstellar voyage to explore the vast universe, then return. I am leaving behind all of my possessions to you, as I will no longer require the use of any. Please use the instructions in my will as a guide to help. Love, Ginger. Granger."
In other words, I can interpret this for you since you read it in that weird British accent that they don't speak in Canada.
I thought Canada had French people.
No, that wasn't French you was reading.
Yes, it is.
You say so. In other words, here's what the letter said. Mom, Dad, I'm crazy as a cuckoo bird, but I love you. See you in 150. By the way, did I ever tell you I met a guy that said he was 137 years old, claimed he was faster than Jesse James? He couldn't even hold a hammer, but he thought he was faster than Jesse James.
Well, he could do it faster if they get those.
Yeah, he could drop it faster.
Whatever. He was a one hitter.
Yeah. One hitter wonder. Anyway.
Robert said when he saw Grandorf drive away, he
Grandorf. Dang, his name revolves as fast as his story.
He had a feeling he would never see him again. Gosh darn it! What are you laughing at me for?
Who in the world is Grandorf? I've never even heard that name in my life. Grandorf.
What do you mean?
Did you make that up?
No. That's his. I mean, I forgot. Darn it.
Granger.
No, I'm laughing. I'm not. I'm really embarrassed, honestly.
You say Grandorf, and I'm like, I ain't never even heard a name like Grandorf. It sounds like some kind of dinosaur or something.
What do you mean?
It's a Grandorf Rex.
That's not a thing. Robert later said he saw Grandy. Stop laughing. I'm getting embarrassed. Stop. I'm actually embarrassing me. Stop.
You get over it.
No, stop. Robert said when he saw Grandy drive away, he had a feeling he would never see. What are you laughing at?
I'm yawning.
It's making me embarrassed. It's embarrassing me.
I yawned. Can't a man yawn?
I'm like laughing out of embarrassment. I've never done that before. Jesus.
We still on this picture.
Number 9.
8. No.
Wait, no, we don't go to. We're number 8 actually.
Okay.
He had a feeling he would never see him again. Grandy painted his 1972 Datsun pickup truck Pepto-Bismol pink. Somehow, Grangy Net had disappeared that night, and there was no sign of his truck.
You know what? That pink truck might have got them funny aliens excited when they took it with them. You know, when I say funny aliens, I don't mean funny ha-ha. That might be why they picked him. They said, he drives a pink truck. This can be good.
Next picture.
We'll have some entertainment. Oh, that ain't pink. That's a Datsun truck, though.
Groggy's parents held out hope that he'd return. No lead surfaced. Why do you laugh at me? It makes me embarrassed. I can't do it. No lead surfaced until 1986 when forestry workers were clearing brush from Mount Prevost, not far from Gronga's home. They found a piece of his pickup truck. They also claimed to have found 2 bone fragments and a piece of... I can't read this. The letters are like going together. What?
What have you been smoking?
The ink smudged. They also claimed to have found 2 bone fragments and a piece of sweater Granger had been wearing that night. What?
Pieces of his truck.
Why is it all like...
Did you say pieces of his truck?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe them aliens didn't go for that not funny ha-ha stuff. Blow the truck up. You ever thought about that? We invite you to go on a trip with us back to Uranus, and you show up in a pink truck. That's it. No, you're not going with us, sister boy.
After an instigation...
Instigation?
Oh, frick, hold on.
Who instigated it?
After an investigation, the Canadian Mounted Police ruled that Griggle had committed...
Grigor? Good grief!
I'm laughing at instigation because that word keeps popping up. Like, it keeps saying instigation instead of investigation.
It does, or you do?
No, the script does. I wrote it wrong.
Oh.
After an investigation, the Canadian Mounted Police ruled that Gringle had committed suicide by loading his truck with dynamite. Despite the destruction of the truck, they found a serial number matching Gringle's truck.
He blowed his own self up. Is that what you're telling me?
No, the aliens did it.
Wait a minute. I got it. It just hit me. I just figured this one out. This is easy.
What?
Well, see, the flying saucer was hiding in the storm, right? In the cloud. You said that, didn't you?
Yeah.
So then, They didn't
Yeah.
have a rope long enough to get down there and get him, so he just put some dynamite under the back of his truck, stood in the bed of the truck, blowed it up so he could go up and catch that rope. Makes sense.
It's like the sewer drain.
What's the sewer drain got to do with it?
Coughing all episode. The sewer drain. There was like a sewer drain they put dynamite under, and when they blew it up, the sewer drain went into space.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that happened.
Where'd that happen at? No,
Hey.
no, we don't have time.
Next picture.
I'll take your word for it. So now there's some sewer drain floating around in orbit up there.
I mean, no, it's
I hope one of our spaceships don't run over it.
no, it's still going up.
Oh, it's going up. Okay.
Yeah. Evidence later surfaced that Griggle used a lot of marijuana and possibly some strange drugs like LSD. He battled depression and had bouts of mania at times. When Gringle first disappeared, a map was found in his home where he marked an X on a mountain. Police searched that position diligently, but found nothing.
You know, why is it every time I mention about these nuts being on acid and LSD and mushroom tea, you get mad at me, and now here you are.
This has got evidence.
You're bringing it up.
This got evidence that.
Why,
Granger
yeah, it
did.
had evidence from the get-go.
Whatever.
What?
His truck had been found in 1986, over 15 miles from the X on the map. Then DNA became available, and family members petitioned that the Canadian police to test the bone fragments. Their request was denied because, according to police, they had lost the bones.
Of course they did.
Did they eat it? Like what?
They probably carried them home, fed them to the dogs.
Next picture.
We won't have to buy no dog food for a week now.
To make matters worse, the blast site where the truck parts were found covered an area of 600 feet in each direction. Some parts were found embedded 60 feet off the ground in trees. His license plate was located embedded in the trunk of a nearby tree. They located a piece of his engine block.
So when he gets back 150 years, he thinks fixing that old locomotive up was a trick. Wait till he tries to put this truck back together.
Well,
But you said he's a genius, so that'll give him something to do when he gets back, because he's showing the world ain't gonna know nobody.
I'm sorry, what if he gets back and he shows me and you up? Like,
We won't be here. Who cares?
150 years?
No, he's gonna be back here and he ain't gonna know a soul.
150 years? When was this? This was in flipping 1980. Yeah, I might still be here.
Yeah. You'll be same age as that old boy, 137 years old. You'll be just as fast as Jesse James.
1980 was 40 years ago. 46.
Oh, so it's just another 110 years.
I could make it.
Yeah. You'll be 137.
I'm a smart person.
Yeah, okay.
I live healthily. Where am I?
I
yeah.
don't know.
It's hot. Crinkle's family questioned how a piece of his sweater could have survived 6 years on the mountain in the elements. The police stated that the largest bone fragment they found was 6 inches long. It was said to be an upper arm bone. Grangy did have access to dynamite. He used it to remove stump from his father's field.
And to launch himself into space, evidently.
If it works. Next picture. Is he in space without those bones?
Yeah, he's up there without his bones.
Kind of
You reckon
disrespectful. That's disrespectful to say.
he took a spacesuit with him? Well, in space, you don't need bones. You can just be like a jellyfish and just, kind of float around.
Robert Keller stated that when he received the news that Gringy went missing, he'd gone to visit Gringle's mother. She asked him to go inspect Gringle's workshop to see if there was anything missing. Robert stated that an almost entire case of dynamite was sitting on the shelf inside. Gringy hadn't taken it with him.
Oh, yeah. He couldn't have done it then. Well, it's not like he couldn't stop the store and bought some more or nothing.
Oh, shoot. You're right.
What?
He could have bought more. I didn't think about that. Where would you get? You don't get that at your local Walmart, though.
Back then you could.
Besides the theory that Gripple accidentally blew himself up, committed suicide, or was taken by aliens, some people blame the United States government.
What?
Robert...
I knew it. I knew it was going to come to this. It's all Donald Trump's fault. I knew it. I just knew it.
Donald Trump wasn't even alive in 1980.
But it's still his fault, I also heard that, what the reason Napoleon Bonaparte invaded the Soviet Union? Donald Trump told him to.
No, Napoleon wasn't alive in
I knew Donald Trump was going to get blamed for this in some way or another.
Did Donald Trump know Napoleon?
Yes. Yes, and he caused Napoleon to mess up.
Next picture.
And Napoleon got exiled to that island because he listened to Donald Trump.
Oh, we can't say island and his name in the same word. Robert Keller remembered hearing that the U.S. government had taken Werner von Braun to build rockets after World War II, and von Braun was a member of the Nazi party under Hitler. Another theory is that Gringle made it appear as if he were dead and disappeared to South American country of Colombia. He did have some friends who lived there and often talked about going there.
Yeah, we know what lives down there. Illegal aliens, like I said earlier.
Stop.
All of South America is full of them Mexicans.
Next picture.
But you can tell Jesus, I'm sorry for picking on his people.
I think he stopped watching videos ago. Despite all the mysteries and theories, the Canadian Mountain...
Yeah, I guess so. Him having that supermodel for a girlfriend. He ain't got time for our videos no more.
The Canadian Mounted Police have closed the case. So what happened to Mr. Granger Taylor? Oh, that hurt my ear. I should have done that.
I'm reminded of that commercial used to come on television.
Do you know where your kids are?
We can close this episode out just like this. Granger Taylor was almost a genius till the day he needed to boost into a flying saucer and use dynamite to do it. The end.
It could work.
Yeah, it did.
You want to try it?
I'm sure a couple bone fragments probably got in that saucer.
Have I been mispronouncing his name?
No. Grandolph, Ginger, Gunger. What else did you call it? Grenfell.
I wasn't aware of it. If I was.
Goober, Gargoyle, and something else. Goofy.
What's his real name? Ginger?
You said Granger Taylor.
No, there's no J. It's 2 G's.
No. Granger Taylor. You're right. Granger Taylor. Anyway, what am I rating here? Do I believe he's on a UFO?
Right now, yeah.
In his mind he is. Well, wherever pieces of his mind landed, that's an explosion.
That's disrespectful.
Well, I mean, he blowed himself up. Why'd he blow himself up?
To go to space.
Well, that's a heck of a way to go. You know.
Is that not how the rockets go? That's why there's fire at the bottom.
Yes. Except, you remember the Challenger?
No. Well, who's he?
It was a space shuttle back in 1986 when I was in high school, my senior year.
Did Gringle build it?
He probably built it because it blowed up too. Killed everybody on it.
Oh.
Yeah. So, there you go. Yeah. So, explosions and rockets don't go good together.
Why don't rocket ships explode more often, Siri?
Rocket ships do not explode more often because solid rockets do not automatically explode more easily, but their failure modes can be more difficult to control once ignition begins. A solid motor contains fuel and oxygen.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
No, I don't know.
A solid rocket is...
There's liquid ones?
There's liquid is the main ones. That's the ones they took to the moon, liquid.
Hey, Siri.
Liquid, you can turn it off.
Hey, Siri.
On a solid, it just once it's lit, it's lit. And so if it goes out of control, about to hit someplace, they hit a self-destruct button, blow it up.
How did they make rocket ships out of liquid?
Oh my gosh. Okay, TNT out.
Rocket ships use a combination of liquid and solid fuels.
I'm just going to give you a 2 on this one because I feel so sorry for you.
Or a single liquid fuel that disassociates in the
TNT
presence of a
out.
catalyst.